Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In our last episode, we finished building, or almost finished building, this natural gas power plant, and the geysers started erupting, so we're starting to get some natural gas here that's usable. Also, we have built a Bristle Blossom farm, and we had one hatch ranch, and I added another one on after the end of this last episode. I also gave them orders to dig out all of this rest of this area here and to sweep everything up. So hopefully within the next cycle or two they'll finish that up. Probably not, but hopefully. One can hope. There's a hatch we can have. So let's I just saw that they finished with the batteries. So I want to make these kick on at 70% and not kick off until 10%. Copy, paste, and that'll take care of both of those batteries, and they are wired into, of course, these natural gas generators. So we need to kickstart this, and I'm going to do that with these hydrogen generators here. Just give them a little bit of hydrogen, and that should get the whole thing going here. There it goes. Excellent. And with that going, these can now run this gas pump. I did not change this just yet, so we want this to be right now when it's above, I'll just do it like 100. I may end up adjusting that a little bit, especially because down here we have a little bit of carbon dioxide that I'd like to try and snare out of there. This is currently running at, well, this is only emitting at 150, so hopefully the 125 here isn't too close for comfort. So that should run. These guys should run. Oh, they're already full. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is actually start drilling out this area here, which means I want to put in some platforms like this. And we'll let them dig out an area in here. Oopsie. And that'll also serve as a place to... actually, I need to do this too. That'll serve as a place to hand off some of this power that we're producing now into the system by using some of these power transformers. So we need to have one here. I probably should have left that open so we could put a ladder in there. Whether I use it exactly or not, I don't know. But we'll do that as well. And I'm going to want a transformer here eventually too, but we'll be okay without it for now. Where do we need power to begin with? We need power at this level here, which we already have. So we can actually probably also hook this up. It's got a large potential load because of it being connected to everything. So I want to shortcut this a little bit here and cut it off like that. We can probably get rid of these here. And that'll be some build jobs for them. So what I'm doing now basically is I'm converting my base. Oh, that's why I had that sealed off. Yeah, let's seal that back off. High priority, because the melting of the ice can drip down in here, but I don't want it dripping down here. Oh wow, they've done a good job on that already. Let's look at where else we want to put some of these. So we need to have power there, of course. I'd like one here, but we have this here, so I need to move this stuff around. So we'll do that in a moment. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. And we'll put one here. Although, that one I can run off at this one, at least for now. I'm not going to put one there. Okay, and then, let's see. This one can share these two items for now. And then we need one for the bottom here. And that'll get us started, at least. And then we need to have some heavy wire here. And I want to move this storage bin over to this side over here. Go. Or the contents of that storage bin, I should say. What do we have here? Body temperature 2. too hot. Yeah. We have the same problem as before. I'm going to probably... I'm not sure. Let's look at the temperatures overlay here. Yeah, so that's getting a lot of heat from that water, so I'm probably going to end up having to do the insulated pipes there as well. And I think I'll end up with just some sort of heating system throughout the base before the end of this. When they finish this wire, then I can cut these wires off. Some. Ah, good. Copy. Paste. And then delete. Nope. Let's not do it that way, Wally. Delete. Delete. And then this wire I'm going to be able to take out, so I'm not worrying about it. That'll be good. Oh, we have printables. I didn't notice. Shine Nymph, no, because they annoy me. Alright, we're going to pass because I don't want any more dupes just yet. We could look at skills while we're here. I did give Don his first construction skill. Just a minor threat. Could use another skill, so we'll give him tidying. And let's see. I think that's okay. Sydney could maybe handle another one, but probably not. Jessica could handle another one almost certainly. So could Kelsey, because they don't leave the inner base. So they're not going out into the ugly wide world. And so they're able to stay much happier. Let's see. So let's take some wire in here from these. I'm going to just kind of put the wire where I want it to go, but not connect it just yet. Because I don't want to overload any of these circuits. Okay, and then this one I was going to connect in with these for now. And then this one... be different there like that. And this one here can be over here like this. Yeah, I definitely don't want to close up some of these circuits before it's too or when it's too early to do so. So that's those. This is... No, I did this backward, I think. Let me think about it. Hold on. Yeah, this needs to be at 30, so it kicks on at 30. And it kicks off at 90. Sorry about that. So the idea is that when the batteries go down, this allows them to kick on when it's down at 30% charge. The concept here being that this is the first one that kicks on because other things will be at 20, 10, and 0. At least the first thing for now. And then it kicks off. It doesn't kick off until the batteries get all the way up to 90, meaning that it'll be the last thing to kick off in the case of a combined, combined network here. Like we have this and this. Let's turn that off, I think, because there's probably not much in the way of hydrogen left in there, especially because this is now dormant for the next 48 cycles. Okay, so hopefully they're building. They're definitely still sweeping. We have full ice, which is not great. But I'll just create another bin here, and then I can do some copy paste on that as well. Okay, build all that. The other thing that I wanted to build today is a shower room. I'm going to delete these last tiles once they sweep up this junk, but I don't want it all falling. I guess it could fall, but either way. So we're going to have a shower room here, and then I'll also have room for another bathroom. Whoa, that's a little crazy. Let's hold the shift key down. Then we can go up here, and I think I'll just put the shower room right here. That'll go there. And then we need to have a liquid pipe bringing down the wastewater from the shower, which will go here. And then we just need some bridges. Liquid bridge, sandstone's good. Oops, I forgot. Rotate. So this is a downward pipe here. This is an upward pipe here. And that will do the same thing as the bathrooms are doing. I like to lay out my shower rooms basically the same way as the bathrooms. Let's see, we need, I think it's in plumbing. Yes, shower here. You know what I never did? I never built more sculptures. But I don't want the regular sculpting block. I want the large sculpting block. Do those to get those things back up. Somebody must be hungry. But that's okay. And then I'm just going to put these in all 4 spots there. And we could do some crown molding if we so desire. It kind of gets a little crowded in these rooms, but that's okay. Alright, so they can build all that. And we can probably just go ahead and do this. Nope, not that one, though. And not that one. I always drag too far. The other trick I think you might have saw me just do is when I'm building horizontally, if I click and I use my arrow key, my WASD keys, I can obviously keep it in a straight line as well. If I try hard enough. So we have some table salt. They were eating with the table salt earlier, but it looks like they've used it all. No, it looks like the machinist has a little bit left on his table. And what will happen is they'll actually... Oh, it's gone now. They'll actually use the salt shaker and shake it onto their food here. And then... you can see there's table salt in this table. Because it's unused, so there's salt available there. They'll actually shake it onto their food, and I think it increases the morale by 1 point. The food morale. The food... whatever, the food score. Yeah, sorry, Phasian. I know it's gross. Sweep that up before it goes rotten, please. In the morning. IT machinist already hard at work, punching the salt. Good. Good, good. Once we've done this, then we can actually delete these coal generators. And we'll be able to use this room for something else later, perhaps. And I may actually build another one of these for the coal generators down here someplace, or out here someplace. And it'll just be kind of set, like we set these to 90 and 30. It'd be the one set to like 10 and 70. So that it kicks on last, it kicks off first. And then, you know, maybe hydrogen goes in the middle there somewhere. The other thing we need to do is move these beds. So I should probably get that started as well. Means we also need a room here. And doors. Alright, good. Phasian's doing his work. Catherine's building ahead of him. And now we have some genius sculptures here. They're masterpieces of a somebody bowling? I don't know, you did the same one, so we can't even look at what the differences are. Okay, yeah, we definitely have too hot of whatchamacallit here. So let me try doing some insulated liquid pipe, igneous liquid pipe, and maybe I do something like this. Let's cancel that one that I built. We build the igneous across there, and maybe we just leave it open with the plain pipe where there's not actually any plants. And we might actually be able to igneousize or heavy or insulate all of these because the lamps are going to produce some heat too. So we'll kind of have to play this kind of by ear or by eye to see what the difference is or what happens. I assume that you picked up that. Yeah, it looks like you did. All right, so we have overpressured. It's funny. You're supposed to only be able to go to 5 kilograms per square meter, but because of the variance of the gases in here, it's actually up higher right now. But they do overpressure normally at 5 kilograms per square meter. Assuming that a block is a square meter, which I think that if it's not intended to be, that's the way that the community has treated it, as far as I'm aware. How many spaces do we have left for more? 2 more spaces. So we could, if we're done with these, yeah, we are. Okay, let's cancel that. We'll make 2 more of these, and I'm going to actually turn continuous off. So we have 4 Drecos now, 4 regular Drecos. And they are now able, that one's able to produce more chance of a glossy egg. This one is still less, but it's going to start eating, and then it'll be better. This one here is much less, but it's probably the youngest. Yeah, it's only 6, so it just became an adult. And this one might be the one that I clicked on before. And this one here has an increasing chance as well. So the more time that they, or the more mealwood they eat, the more chance they have, and eventually the glossies will be the default. Which I kind of want, kind of don't want. I mean, you do want some reed fiber, but you also want plastic too. So it's kind of a which way is better kind of situation. Are they all bowling? No, this one is thinking. So we have 3 bowlers. Oh, here's some over here too. These are just standing there. There's 3 of those in the bathroom. Now we have another bowler here. Good job, Phasian. Artistic as always. Oh, look at that I missed. Put that in. I could put this in as well. Alright, we can probably remove these beds. We'll wait until tomorrow, though. Starvation by dawn. Well, he's slow. He walks slow, so that kind of explains it. The people who are going to starve them, who are going to have the starving flag the most often at this point, are the people who are the slowest walkers, which are the people with the least athletics, which are, generally speaking, the newest dupes. This can go away, and this can go away. We don't need them anymore. I would like for you to finish some wires, please. Please. Did I just connect both networks? I did. I did. Let's get rid of those in the morning. And let's get rid of... Oh, let's add this one in. And then we can get rid of these wires. Yeah, it's overloading. Doggone. Do a priority 7 on these ones here. That wire bridge is overloading. At least it didn't overload like inside of this room. That would be unfortunate. Please complete the wiring. Please delete the wiring. Okay, that one's done. Let me do priority 7. What overload? Did I see something overloaded? No, okay, that's just not connected yet. Priority 7, construction only. Let's do this here. This here. Sure, I'll add that in too. Let's do those 3. Do those 3 showers too. Yep, that should be good. I know, circuit overload. And what's the issue with the oxygen? Is it thin up here? Kind of thin. I may need to just add some more vents in up here, like maybe here and here. Nope. I think I'm going to change the loop like that. And we'll just connect those in. And then I can break this loop once it's time. Oh, I didn't hook the pipes up. That would be a good plan. Oh, I forgot another bridge, too. Bridge. There. Okay, so this is the clean water coming in. Those go there. That's okay, we'll get that electrical stuff done sooner. And then we can do the plumbing after that. I know it's overloading. We'll get it figured out here. Hold on. Let's delete this. I didn't build across here. Foolishly. Let me see here. How do I want to do this? We can delete all these. And then we can also delete this. I think it might be time to turn off the mush. Not make any more mush bars. Don't need to waste the dirt and water on mush food. Yeah. Okay, so I think the electrical is fairly well done. So let's see, what do I want to mess this up next? We need to break this one and this one. And then connect those. Take those out quickly. Lightly quickly. Oh, and it's nighttime. Because of course it is. Okay. I'll move quickly. Hey, look, all the stress is gone now. We're spending more time inside the base, so that makes sense. And I forgot to delete these beds while it was middle of the day. So maybe I'll remember next time. We're also going to need to process some of this carbon dioxide eventually. Oh, and the gulpfish have pretty much consumed all of the polluted water and turned it into regular water. It's not clean, but regular water. We'll take the lime. Oh, we have another stinky. Yeah, we'll take the lime. Slow it back down again. Okay, so here, let me take out, maybe, no, let me think. Take out, this goes across here, so I can take, if I take this out now, take those out, and then, oops, sorry about that, and I can do this. And I can be armed and ready with this. Oh, no, with this, sorry. Right there. Okay, good. And then I can take these out. Okay, and then I can be ready with this one. Okay. Oh, that one too. Okay. And then this one and this one can go. Excellent. And then this one's going to power... Oh, I think you were supposed to stay connected there. Well, what do we have for circuit load here? 540. Let me deconstruct these. That would have been fine at 6, I probably assume. Let's see, these can come out now. This can come out now. I think we're going to connect these together now. Still missing what that says. Delete all that wire. Technically this wire's not necessary anymore, but I like to keep it kind of close there. Put this in. This here. Okay, so those now are powered and they can drain these batteries. Is my intent. Alright, now I need to delete this wire here. Set it higher priority, I suppose. Okay, good. You go there. I want you to delete the ones over here too, guy. Or at least go that far before you take a nap. I forgot to delete those beds again. You did all but one wire that I wanted you to remove. Dang it. Well, it's only cutting off power to these two items, so I think that's okay. Those are two items that don't need priority power right now, so I think that's fine. So what I've done, as you can kind of tell, is I've converted my base to use the power network out here and use all kind of each floor, generally speaking, is its own subnetwork behind a transformer. And what that does is it allows me to more evenly distribute the power in my base and have fewer problems with overloaded circuits and things like that. All right, so let me do also this and this. Okay, you're going to keep breaking the wires. Good. And then I can come in here with a wire and connect that up. There you go. Now we can desalinate water again, although we're getting pretty full here, so I don't want a whole lot more coming into this thing. I'm going to have to set up a little bit of a liquid sensor and a valve and take care of that. Let's see how this is going. We're still building pipes. Not surprisingly. Let's get this done. And this done. Oh, that was the rot pile and polluted dirt, of which we apparently have none left. Ah, I remembered this time. Delete those beds, please. And we'll do them at 7 as well. Okay, so they should now be able to use the... Oh, they never built it. Okay, get out there and build that too. We should now be able to use the showers, which is good. No, plumbing overlay. Yes, we can use the showers. And it cures a few things, including sopping wet and soggy feet. So when they walk through liquid, if they go take a shower afterward, then they feel better about it. And it has a nice high decor. I never noticed that before. And increases their morale by 3, which is not something to shake a stick at. Okay. Copy this. That'll let them pick up that ice that's laying around up here. And that just melted. Let's mop that up then. I hope I did everything with the power network correctly. You guys will let me know in the comments if I missed one or something. Okay, and did we just do the rest of the gas here? What's going on with oxygen production? Why was that stunted? Take that one out too and put one in there. I know it wasn't a water issue. I know it wasn't a power issue. I don't know what the problem was. Why was the oxygen so poor? Maybe it's just getting pushed out. We're not making enough, maybe? I mean, I did add a lot of space here, so it could be that it's just taking a while for it to, excuse me, pressurize the base now. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's just a pressurization thing. Okay. Either way, that's a better solution, and that'll also distribute the heat a little bit better. We have body temperature issues here as well, so let's do this here. And up there as well, yeah. Alright. Oh, these have body temperature issues too. Okay. So they should now... Oh, you can see shaking on Sydney shaking on the salt. There's all Nalana also. And so that increases the morale value of the food by, I think, 1. Which, for the cost of smashing some salt into table salt, not a bad idea. Especially at these earlier levels where the food is so terrible. Good job. You picked out new beds. Okay, well that was a pretty productive episode. We managed to build or redo all of the power network, but this could potentially be a problem eventually with the natural gas. I actually need to get this into a tank of some kind. There's a couple of options to do with the tanks. One is to just put a bunch of gas reservoirs like in a daisy chain and connect them, or either in parallel or in series. I don't think it horribly matters, but do a bunch of these. Another option is to mine out a huge area, like a huge block of an area, somewhere nearby, preferably, and make it a big tile border of some kind, probably insulated tile just because it's thicker. Although we don't need to use igneous, we could use sandstone or something. Just a big block area and just pump the gas into it. Right now, the problem is going to be that that we're going to be limited to the 2,000 that the gas vents are limited to, versus the 2,000 per square meter, of course, versus the 10,000 that the high pressure gas vents are limited to. I think it's 10, maybe it's 20. Overpressure 20K. Okay, so that's a problem for sure. So I'll have to think about that, which way I want to do this. Maybe we do some of the containers here, the reservoirs here, for now, and then later on switch to the big empty room method. It's kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other. I mean, if you think about it, I think these store capacity of 150K, and they're 15 squares, so that's 10 kilograms per square, which is exactly this, which is half of what the big room can store once we have plastic. We don't have plastic yet, so we're kind of stuck there at this point. So we need to figure that out. Maybe I'll do the reservoirs here to start with, and then we can switch to the big room afterward. Also, we have. Also, we need to start digging out the main ladder shaft for the base, and I'm planning on digging that out. I think over here, just to the east or just to the right of this point of interest here that we haven't dug into yet, just to kind of get a place started for where the main ladder shaft is going to be. How many we have here? 4. Okay. We did 1, or we're doing 1. We're incubating 1. Excellent. So yeah, so I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. This room here will serve as an atmosuit dock, and so will this one. And that way they can go out either side, out to the outer reaches there, once they get in atmosuits. So yeah, so we're going to leave it here. We cleaned up the power. We did some adjustments to the gas distribution here, and we finally turned on the natural gas generator. And we got the base expanded out to maximum. Oh, and we built the showers. Well, we did a lot. That's good. So I think that's it for today. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.